Welcome to KQEG and 7 River Sports. I'm your host, Terry Erickson. Each week, an inside look into sports, into wellness, into fitness. Well, this week, we're going to take a break from talking to coaches and talking to athletes to talk about something important to all of us, and that's the wellness package. In the wellness package, I mean fitness, I mean wellness, I mean nutrition, but I specifically mean apparel and a new program that's just launched, a new business in the greater La Crosse area. Our guests, two young entrepreneurs, sophomores from UW-La, Talston Stangler and Shane Skaar. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Before we talk about your business, which is highly interesting to so many people, there's been some media coverage on it already. We want to get to know who you are. So, first of all, who is Talston Stangler?
My name is Talston Stangler. I was actually named after a river in the Northwest Territories. My dad, and our grandpa would go up there and fish the Talston River, and they just switched it so that they would get a better flow off the tongue. I'm from Byron, Minnesota. Played 3 sports in high school, so there's my active side of myself, so
Good.
I have an interest already.
Before we went on camera, I said, Talston, I've never heard that name before. So now all of our viewers know this interesting name. Shane Skaar, I had a cup of coffee with him a couple of weeks ago because I heard about this brand new adventure.
Yes, sir.
So here he is. Who is Shane Skaar?
Well, I'm 19. I'm from West Salem, Wisconsin. Pretty local. I'm a sophomore here at UW-La, business major. He's a accounting major, by the way, and he's coming here next year. We started this like a year ago, but before that in high school I played soccer and basketball, and I've always had a big passion for lifting and like fishing, hunting, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I got a big passion for business especially.
So you're a Mr. Outdoors. Well,
Yeah.
here's an interesting quote. Your adversaries don't define who you are. We all have adversaries, by the way.
Yeah.
But how you respond to those adversities. The story of Shane Skaar is one of just a powerful story. Share that with us.
Thank you. So growing up, I had really low self-esteem, and I had this chest condition, right? It's called pectus excavatum, and so essentially your sternum just caves in, and like I said, I had super low self-confidence, and anytime I'd have my shirt off, it would be bad. Like I'd get like kind of bullied and just like put down. And like for shirts and skins in sports, that was huge. Like shirts and skins, I felt like I would always get on the skins team. Like, come on. And so like growing up, like super crappy, right? And when I was 15, I had the opportunity to do a procedure to fix that. They said it would be more painful than open heart surgery, and the success was not guaranteed. But the only thing that scared me more than the procedure was just not doing it at all. So on July 13, 2015, I had the opportunity to do the procedure to change my life, and it went amazing.
So a leap of faith to change your life.
Yeah, I think it was a leap of faith for sure.
And then all that suffering, both physically and mentally, at the age of 16, you were
15.
You were cleared of physical activity.
Yeah, so a whole year without physical activity, that was tough. And then I started my passion for lifting. And I started seeing a trainer at the YMCA. His name is Josh Garrison, and he's helped me so much, both mentally and physically, just teaching me a lot of life lessons that'll last a lifetime. And really just, it sounds cliche, but through hard work and dedication, anything's possible. And my parents helped out with that too. So a combination of my surgery, my trainer, and my parents just rubbing off on me that hard work and dedication, anything is possible. But
you learned lessons in high school too, life lessons in sports. And Talston, besides the business side, which is what we're going to get to that you're involved in, the passion for sports, fitness, and so on, you developed at a young age too.
Yeah, so my first organized sport was basketball. I started 3rd grade, and the same group of guys basically from 3rd grade to 12th grade, we stayed together. But throughout the summers, winters, spring, anytime I could be outside bouncing a basketball, I'd be out in my driveway shooting hoops, putting myself into different game situations, just as any little kid did. And then throughout the years with me and my friends, we became so close, and those are friendships I cherish forever. And luckily, we were pretty good at basketball too.
Good for you. Well, in January of 2019, a year ago, it's sort of the culmination of your wondering and thinking and dreaming and having a vision and so on. The two of you, 1 year ago, launched, the idea developed. And the idea then was taken to certainly to other levels. But the idea of developing this particular business really started. Talk about how that idea developed.
Yeah, so do you know what Gymshark is? It's kind of like Nike. It's like a fitness apparel company. And I've been a big fan of them and just watching YouTube videos over the years of a guy named Christian Guzman, who owns a business kind of similar to ours. It's like lifting based. And I always thought, like, just imagine being the person who created Nike. Like, being able to own something that motivates people to be their best, like, that sounds like a dream job to me. I don't know about you, but that mindset, like, I always thought in the back of my head, like, even since I was young, like, being able to do that would be amazing. And then I just stopped thinking about it and just went with it. Like, Talston and I, when we were younger, we used to always talk about, like, owning a Cabela's, like, going back to the outdoors idea. We used to talk about owning a Cabela's, like, I mean, it's still a good place to go, but, like, I don't know, we were just kids, you know?
Well, young people always have ideas, not always, but many of them do.
Yeah.
And they want to be entrepreneurs, own their own business, create their own product, and so on. Was there anything that, besides your story, was there anything that was kind of the catalyst for developing this idea?
We've always, like he said, we've always talked about having a business together. And he shot the idea. I was willing to go along with him. So, like, with the idea of us owning the business together.
Did you develop a financial plan, a business plan?
Yeah,
and how did somebody assist you with that? And how did you? I mean, a lot of young people that want to be entrepreneurs, they're wondering, well, how do you go about it?
You just gotta start somewhere. That's what it comes down to. You just gotta, like, put stuff on paper, like, really think about what you're doing. Like, when you come up with an idea, you gotta be, like, 100% certain that you want to go with that idea, and got to have a lot of just ambition.
Well,
exactly.
so you have a vision, you have a dream. Then you take it to the next level. But along the line, a lot of entrepreneurs sort of test the market. They go out among peers and others and sort of share the idea and ask for some input. Did you do that?
Not really. We just made shirts, and then we said, here, we're selling this. This is our brand. And then it luckily just took off from there. It was really just taking a risk and hoping that it worked out.
Well, taking a risk is right. A lot of people want to do that, but the risk is maybe bigger than the rewards.
It was. But
this time, I mean, it was definitely worth the reward, 100%. Like, I remember our first products, we had, like, blue and pink shirts. I mean, the blue was fine, but the pink, like, we had no idea that girls didn't like they like wearing pink, but not like super bright, like pink like that. So a lot of the times we'd throw out products, starting out at least, and we just find out, like, the hard way that that product didn't sell. So
well, there's a lot of apparel out there though, and hundreds of thousands of companies.
We look at Gymshark and competitors too.
Again, a lot of companies out there, and you go to any of the retail stores or go online. So is there something that you're looking at to kind of sort of create, penetrate the market in a unique way?
So we want to be able to provide the highest quality clothes possible by still being affordable to college students.
So that's your mission statement. Because
part of it, yeah.
Because when a lot of companies develop a vision statement and a mission statement.
Yeah.
Talston?
Yeah. We also want to have a family feel, since we're small now, but we want to keep the same feel. So, like, with our ambassadors and athletes, we want to make sure that everybody feels like they're involved, and even people that are outside of it, just making sure that with our brand, they can feel empowered to do whatever they want, and they're all welcome.
Explain what you mean to our viewers on your ambassadors.
So our ambassadors we have a tiered level grade, and they're a step lower than our athletes, but we treat them still the same. They just will go through, promote us, repost our stuff on our social media, get us sales, and then we also offer them some benefits too.
Okay, so people that want to become we're going to give you more information in the second half of the show, but people that want to become an ambassador can find out some information and perhaps be a part of your business.
Yeah, we have a link on our website for people to go and sign up, and then him and I both will go through and review. And
good. Okay. Well, we're gonna share that with our viewers. Make sure you don't go away. So the second half of the show, we're gonna reveal more about these two young pioneers and Streignth, and we'll talk about that name and contact information. We're gonna step aside just a minute. When we come back, more here on Seven Rivers Sports.
With our busy lives, it's a comfort to know that we can still remember loved ones in a traditional way with a monument. Lewiston Monuments in Lewiston, Minnesota has been helping families purchase a monument for over 4 generations. You'll find a large selection of beautiful granite, marble, and bronze monuments, all at competitive prices. And they're a full-service company, so they also do straightening, cleaning, and repair of monuments. Stop in or call for a no-obligation consultation, or visit lewistonmonument.com for more information.
You know, the thing I'm most proud of when I think about our company is the reputation that we've been able to build in this community. Our technicians have done a great job going out and performing magnificent jobs for the customer. And our customers have rewarded us with some really great reviews online.
We have over 150 5-star reviews online right now. Our technicians do a great job out there, and our reviews show it.
We can say without hesitation, when you choose Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning, you'll be glad you did.
Welcome back to Seven Rivers Sports. Boy, interesting show this week as we move away from coaches and athletes and talk about apparel and wellness and fitness and learn things from two entrepreneurs. Again, our guests, Talston Stangler and Shane Skaar. Well, before I went to break, we talked a little bit about your ambassadors and people that support your business. And certainly when you develop a business, you want to secure yourself with a solid mission statement, a solid business plan, and the goal. So you got entrepreneurs that would like to someday be like you two and take that leap of faith.
Yeah.
Give them some advice.
What I would say is you just got to start somewhere. Like I kind of said that before, but if you have an idea and you think that it could be a big hit, it's up to you to make it a reality, like a dream of yours. It's up to you to actually put in the work and get surrounded by the right kind of people to motivate you. Like business in general is all about connections and knowing people. So what we've been doing, I feel like Talston and I know a lot of people, and when we first started, when anybody starts something, you gotta, if you know other people that can become athletes and ambassadors and help promote just by giving shout outs and stuff like that, it's extremely helpful. You got to be able to just really be able to communicate well with people, and you need to have a drive.
And again, you need to surround yourself with good people, and the key word, of course, and UW-La is a great program in this, and so is Viterbo, marketing.
Yes, sir.
Marketing. So you developed a marketing plan too, I presume.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. Shane's been working hard at UW-La. Last semester, towards the end, he was working with some people at UW-La, learning more about the whole marketing scheme. And luckily with Facebook and stuff, they do offer packages with marketing too, because it's neither of our strong suits. Mm-hmm. So it helps if there's other, nowadays with all the technology, there's algorithms that will help put your page out there. So
explain what that is to our viewers.
Basically, an algorithm is a coding thing behind the scenes, and if you're on Facebook and stuff, you see ads at stuff that you just looked for, and then more stuff that is more like it. That's what it does. And so people that are looking at fitness stuff are more likely to see our stuff, but also with the technology nowadays, it will be it can go by areas too, so we can focus in say if we need more sales in like Madison, we can send an ad out and it'll go to Madison and show people in Madison.
So you've done your homework, and these guys are impressive, I'll tell you. So let's just drill down to a couple of things. So I was really, when you and I met, I was really curious as to how you develop strength.
Yeah.
And we'll give you some more information at the end of the show, but strength, which is a combination, spelled a little differently, combination of strength, physical strength, and the word rain.
Right. Mm-hmm. So with the word it's kind of like the word Alphalete. It's another fitness brand. It's the word alpha and athlete. So I thought if we could come up with two words kind of similar to that could mean something as meaningful as our business, then we would have an amazing idea, right? So literally for a week, it was like a year ago around this time, we're still brainstorming names, and I'm sitting in my room just like nonstop, just writing out ideas. Like we thought of like Tiger Fitness. Like I wanted a lion for sure.
Okay, a lion. Yeah. No, your favorite animal growing up, your bio says is the strength of a lion. A lion. Power, leadership.
That's what lions stand for.
Intimidation. You ever heard this one? The darker the night, the bolder the lion. Lions do not really, aren't really dangerous oftentimes during the day, but at night, the animal becomes bold.
Yeah, for sure. The lion is the king of the jungle. It's not the biggest. It's not the biggest animal. It's not the most dangerous, but it's all the other animals in the kingdom know that it's the king, and they respect the lion.
Well, because the lion reigns the kingdom. But wait a minute. So how does the lion then tie into strength?
Well, the lion, if you look at the logo, first off, the mane is an S shape for strength, you know? So the whole idea of strength, we want you to create the greatest version of yourself and to always strive for more, never settling, always hungry for more. Stand out, stay hungry, and reign. And by reign, we mean reign over your competition for sure, right? But more importantly, reign over yourself, reign over your body and mind, and really just take control of yourself and to be a lion. So strengthen the lion idea is mainly just, I don't know, it's...
Well, strength over possibly the issues you face with self-confidence.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. It's about, like you said at the very start, like, what happens to you doesn't define you, but you got to find the strength to not make it matter and just become better and better.
Okay, so, all right, so strength, and it's basically apparel that, your mission statement with apparel is to make you feel comfortable and strong and confident.
It should empower you, yeah, for sure.
So can apparel empower you?
Well, not physically.
Scientifically proven, not yet. But just the whole mindset and the culture that we're creating, it's definitely motivated.
And you also want that logo with like spelled differently, STREIGNTH.
Yeah.
You want people to ask the question.
It's not just a letter I, it's the whole word.
Yeah, but you want them to ask the question, what does that mean?
Yeah.
And
it's a teaser. It gets people asking questions.
People definitely do.
And isn't that one of the goals?
Yeah, because then we can tell them more about our brand and then hopefully be able to get them to be a potential client with our mindset and goals.
Sure. So I went on the website and I looked at, we talked about your lessons learned. We talked about, you have a feature on there to sign up and get a newsletter.
Yeah, we haven't done a whole lot with that yet. We just actually switched to a new, so we used to have Wix, and now we have Shopify, 2 different website builders, and we do have that. We haven't really done much with it yet. But
it's coming.
It's coming, yeah.
So right now,
so
right now we go on the website, and we'll post this at the end of the show. But it's www.strength.com, and so you go on the website now. Our viewers plug it in, go look at it. What are they going to see?
They're going to see we both think, some of the softest clothing in our little niche.
Who's making the clothing for you?
We go through a wholesaler.
It's called Tight to Fit Manufacturing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're also Tight to Fit is also another fitness brand, but he was nice enough to let us get in with his.
Okay, so you go on the website, you see the selection of apparel for both men, women, young.
We don't have children's.
But you will at some point when you
Hopefully,
expand.
Yeah.
So you go on and you find things that are appealing and look like they're comfortable to work out in.
Yeah,
for sure.
And lots of times it takes us a couple days just to figure out on what we want to order.
Yeah, especially the last few months, we've really been looking at what we want to get, make sure that we've been asking people, like you said at the start, like asking people, surveying, make sure we're getting the stuff that people want. And I think we're doing a phenomenal job. These brand new crew necks, they're not even released yet. They're going to be released in a few days. But yeah, new logo too. It's even cleaner. We've got a lot of good stuff going on.
You do. So I assume that now we're in the middle of the winter, and spring and summer you'll change to some apparel applicable to the warmer weather.
Right. Yeah. Our clothing definitely changes with the seasons, just because it keeps it relevant, and it helps our sales. We feel it helps our sales.
So you launched this like a year ago. Okay.
Year ago in a day. It's literally been like a whole year. Exactly.
Okay. And so you don't want to get too far ahead of yourself, but sort of give us a vision for the future.
You go first.
Well, we both want to see our numbers, like sales-wise, double for the next couple of years, each year. And we know that without working harder, it's not going to happen. So,
but you set some early goals, like for 12 months.
Yeah.
You set yourself a goal. Have you reached that goal?
We actually did financially, for sure.
We surpassed it by far.
And you have a lot of people that are giving you testimonials and like, oh my goodness, this is really a unique, good stuff.
Yeah.
We've gotten a lot of support for sure.
Yeah.
It's been phenomenal. Like we can't do it without people buying and even just shouting us out and reading our story. I feel like we just talked about my story. I feel like if we can get as many people to know about it as possible, I think we can really make a difference in people's lives and continue to motivate.
So a compelling story indeed. So now you did well in 2019. Now at the end of 2020, what's your vision?
For the most part, we want to expand our clientele outside of La Crosse more.
Yeah.
Get well known around surrounding areas and farther out.
We've sold to almost all 50 states already, but like not consistently.
Just
like we've gone to Alaska and Hawaii a few times and all that. Like I know for a fact we haven't gone to Rhode Island just because it's so small of a population.
Yeah.
But almost all 50 states, and it's just going to keep getting better.
Are there fitness apparel conventions and things you can go to as a vendor to promote your business?
Yeah, there's opportunities like the Olympia and stuff, like just bodybuilding stuff. That would be more for our clientele. But we don't have to be just a fitness, just a lifting brand. We want to be outside of that too.
How about team orders?
It could be in the works, but we're not ready for that.
We're not ready. I'm just giving you some ideas. You're not ready to get too far ahead, but team orders and going to schools and going to fitness clubs and seeing if you can get them to give you mass orders and so on would be something to think about too. Mm-hmm. Well, as we close the show again, this is just an intriguing intriguing business, a compelling story of two young sophomores at UW-L launching a program, and I'm just intrigued by people that have creative ideas, that are energetic, and it's obvious that you are, that have done their homework, and you guys have done a great job, and we want to wish you the best. Our guest today with Streignth.com, our guest Talston Stangler, Shane Skaar, so we want to thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
All right. We'll be back with some film clips on a recent game right after this.
You know, the thing I'm most proud of when I think about our company is the reputation that we've been able to build in this community. Our technicians have done a great job going out and performing magnificent jobs for the customer. And our customers have rewarded us with some really great reviews online.
We have over 150 five-star reviews online right now. Our technicians do a great job out there, and our reviews show it.
We can say without hesitation, when you choose Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning, you'll be glad you did.
When you're faced with the decision of selecting a monument to honor someone dear to you, call Lewiston Monuments for a no-obligation consultation. Lewiston Monument is a full-service monument company, serving families in Iowa, Minnesota, and Wisconsin for over 4 generations. You'll find beautiful granite, marble, and bronze memorials, all at competitive prices. Their experts can help you design the perfect and unique memorial. Lewiston Monument. Call today or on the web at lewistonmonument.com.
Lots of basketball games going on through February into March, into the postseason, as we broadcast games throughout the Cooley region. Check our website for all the games that will be posted as we move through the sectionals. Thanks for joining us this week. I'm your host, Terry Erickson, hoping that you will have an active and a healthy week ahead.